Third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16.
Single receiver. Hey.
Right, blue 15.
Single receiver.
Gun.
58, right over. Gun. Mike, 58.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the tight end Dixon left side. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Jameis on 2nd down. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. From the red zone now, Winston. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action. Winston. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's convert. Start right there.
They'll throw again. Winston. A dump underneath to Jones. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Tempo, tempo. Tempo, tempo.
They go play action with Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, Winston. Over the middle to Evans. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Easy. Hey, Green, Trevor, see.
Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 3rd and long for Winston. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Ready. Blue ready. Hey, sub.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hang out. Fan. Tight. Move 15.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. It's caught right side, Dixon. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st down, Wilson out to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Out to kick is Janikowski. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs him up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go again to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
From the gun, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Winston. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too, and you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.